Hey everyone, I'm Lauren and I'm your host in EagleTalk. Today in EagleTalk, we're going to be having a special guest on to talk about school subscriptions. Did you know that Excel Academy offers quite a few of subscriptions that are free for Excel Academy families? All you have to do is go to the parent portal, click on school, then resources. Then you're able to see the list of subscriptions that we have to offer. Some are single school-wide sign-ons where you can use the username and password given, and some are added by our Excel staff. So you're able to talk to your teacher of record to get those added for you. Today, our special guest is none other than our elementary principal, April Saade. How are you doing, April?
I'm doing great. Doing really
Wonderful.
well.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really wanted to discuss all of the great subscriptions that Excel offers. What can you tell us about some of the free subscriptions that Excel has offered to our students?
You know what? I think it's one of these things that are underutilized. I think there's a lack of awareness of the incredible resources that parents have at their fingertips through these resources and the subscriptions. So I'm really excited to be able to talk about it a little bit more and get the word out so that they can really use these in their day-to-day teaching.
That's awesome. I love that. I know that one of the ones that we offer is called Generation Genius. What can you tell me about that one?
Generation Genius is maybe one of the most fun and engaging subscriptions that we offer here at Excel. It is really, truly so fun for the kids. So they are videos related to math concepts and science concepts, but they provide huge visual support and visual aids in understanding concepts. I think most people think of Generation Genius as being a science subscription, and that's why I'm careful to highlight there's also math in there. So it literally teaches them visually, conceptually about multiplication, right? Conceptually about fractions, so that it's not just numbers on a page. It really comes to life and they're colorful and engaging. On top of that, they have DIY science experiments and projects that kids can do at home and really, really dig into with labs, and really just so visually pleasing. Each of them are attached to standards as well. So it's a wonderful resource to either as one way that you fulfill, your science needs in those standards, or you can go in there to get further enrichment in a certain area. So if you're using a science textbook and you know that you're learning about elements, you can go onto Generation Genius and also watch their video on elements that will really enrich that standard for the student. But it's a super, super fun subscription, and I really encourage people to pop on, and probably once their kids get their hands on it, they're going to be in there clicking on all kinds of videos because
Yeah.
that's how fun they are.
Have you found that parents are really able to learn how to teach different concepts in science and math by using this subscription? Has it been used as an aid for parents as the home educator?
Absolutely, yes, because there are lesson plans as well, that can attach with these videos so that they can do some preloading of maybe vocabulary or precursory concepts, right, that they would need to know before they watch the video. And then there's comprehension questions after that. And really, like I said, it is for those times, especially I want to highlight math, which isn't even their main thing, but where just conceptually your kiddo is not getting right what this math concept is. They do such a beautiful job of really tangibly and visually helping the child understand, not even using numbers hardly, right? But using items and shapes and manipulatives and things to help that concept really cement and come to life for the student.
That's very cool. And what grade level or grade level band is Generation Genius for?
Yeah, so it covers kindergarten through 8th grade. So that's a really broad range.
That's
It's
great.
not going to hit every single standard in those grades, but there's a lot of standards covered in each grade level. So definitely usable for kindergarten through 8th grade.
That's great. That's really great to listen to. I also know we have a subscription called TumbleBooks, which is new this year. What does TumbleBooks help students with?
TumbleBooks is brand new, and we are also super excited about that. And I know I just said that Generation Genius is the most engaging, but TumbleBooks might give Generation Genius a run for its money a little bit, because it's engaging in its own way. And really it is, think of it as almost like an e-library for students, and kind of all different abilities of students in reading, ages of students in reading. Again, I would say it spans more of that kindergarten through 8th grade range in TumbleBooks, but they have everything from picture books to chapter books. Like Katie D. Camillo's a really popular author with kids right now. Those chapter books are in there. The Stilton chapter books, The Little Mice, those are really popular as well. And there's many, many more. Those are just a couple that come to mind. And the way that you can interact with the story varies as well. So they have what's called read-alongs, and read-alongs, the child's really watching the book. There's turning the page and someone is reading that book to the child, which we absolutely love for like our TK and Ks that aren't independent readers yet. There's been so much research on students being read to and how much that prepares them for reading. So that's a fantastic tool to use. Then there's also another feature where you can read online. So read online means the book is there, the colorful pages of the book are there, but you read it yourself, right? So you're flipping the pages or scrolling down and reading that yourself. And I think the variety of the types of books that they provide on there is really incredible. They have, like I said, beautiful picture books that we all love and adore. Then they have chapter books. They have biographies on pop stars, you know? So if you've got someone who doesn't want to read, but they like Justin Bieber, they can go on and read the biography of Justin Bieber. You've got kids that love graphic novels. They've got a whole library of graphic novels in there too. The other great thing about it is you can get a gauge on their comprehension of the books that they're either reading themselves or they're listening to, because they will have either a book report option where it's right there in there and they can type in answers to on this book report about what they learned. Things like, what's the main conflict? Who are the characters? What's the setting? And they type those in and they can print out a PDF of those responses. So it even can provide a work sample, you know, for their teachers of record to use. And then some of them even have quizzes. So it will give them like a quiz, a multiple choice quiz where they can click through on how well they understood the book as well. So it's a really, really fun one. And like I said, it appeals to all ages. There's all kinds of books on there. And I really love, to be honest, that it's almost like Excel is giving our students access to this library, you know? So in a traditional school, you go to the library in the building, and Excel, you go on to TumbleBooks, right? And there is your library with a plethora of books that you can enjoy right there at your fingertips.
That's really cool. And it seems like it adapts to all different types of learners and grade levels and even their personal preferences. So it seems like it's really widespread in what it can offer to like every student. Gearing more towards our older students, our subscription for tutor.com, which we advertise a lot on the Eagle's Nest. What does that offer for our older students?
Oh my goodness. Tutor.com, I would say, is such a savings grace to the parents too, right? So especially when we get into those secondary years, you know, of math or maybe a world language that you didn't take and you know nothing about, or an AP course that's just far beyond, you know, your ability to really help your student when they get stuck. So tutor.com is a 24/7 on-demand virtual tutoring service, basically. Wow. So, and this is so important, especially for our students, like I said, that are taking these higher level courses or courses that are really niche in a certain area that we don't all know, that they get stuck on homework or they're stuck on an assignment, and you go log on to tutor.com, you click which subject you need help with, you tell them what class you're in, and then you have a tutor that's right there that's going to help you be unstuck, right, from whatever it is that you don't know to keep you moving forward.
What subjects does tutor.com offer help for?
Almost everything under the sun. So I remember about a year or two ago, I saw the PDF list of all the subjects that they support. And I was like, wow. I mean, it is like almost every world language you can imagine. AP level of all the things that are offered in AP, right? Sciences, really super high math classes, and all the way to not super high math classes, right? If
Mhm.
someone's in math 8 or math 7, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, and they even have very like economics and government, right? So it's not just in like world language math, ELA, it's in some of these very common, classes that
Mhm.
kids are taking in high school. And really, one of my favorite features of this is the essay support. So we all know as parents, like what it took to write an essay when we were in school and what they're asking for now is
Yeah.
a completely different animal. And so we can think we are setting our kid up so well by helping them. And then they come home and they bring a C on the essay. And you're thinking, what happened, right?
Mhm.
So what they do is you can turn in an essay. So let's say your child does the essay for class, they submit it, and then they will turn it around to you within 12 to 24 hours. So
Wow.
they will give it back to you that quickly, and it has all these annotations on it, right? And they don't give them answers. That's the most beautiful thing. They ask questions. They will make recommendations. I recommend you find a stronger support here. I recommend you provide more detail. But also, they put positive comments on there too, which is really nice. Like stellar opening, that's fantastic. Or, be careful about your punctuation and quotes when you're citing a source.
Mhm.
So it's all of those things. So you can turn it in, they spit it back to you. You kind of go in and you fix the things and the tips. So you can turn it in again, right? They'll spit it back to you again. So it's kind of having this proofreader, from that educator lens on essays. And that's been really invaluable for a lot of our students as well, to have another pair of eyes on all those papers they're turning in.
Right. And so it also can like teach the parents on, as well how to proofread and revise an essay for their students if they've never done it before, if they're brand new to this
Mhm.
model where they're the educator at home, they can also take that and learn different ways to, proofread
Yeah.
essays and things for their students.
I have seen tutor.com as a parent myself, and I've had a child use it for math, when they're getting stuck on certain concepts. And it's been really helpful, to have the person kind of back up and fill in some of those gaps that they needed to
Yeah.
be successful in that math problem. And I have also used that essay feature as well,
Hmm.
definitely. And that's been really helpful to give us someone else, that can read through the paper
Right.
and make sure that the paper is ready to go. And I will say, every once in a while, my student would get on and they maybe didn't think the tutor was like the absolute best one. And so then we just learn if you log off and you log back on, you get a different one. And
Oh,
so,
how fun.
if you don't connect with someone, just log off and come back on and you'll probably get, somebody else and it might be better. But all their tutors are highly qualified. They have to go through a robust I guess, filtering process to make sure that they have the skills and the ability to teach those skills before they can be a tutor. So they are all highly qualified on there.
Lastly, I want to talk to you about super teacher worksheets. What are they? What are they good for?
So super teacher worksheets, it's nice that we're talking about the ones we are because they kind of offer very different kinds of support for our students. Super teacher worksheets is primarily going to be the parent, right, that's using this resource. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a bank of different worksheets, right? And you might say, well, I have my curriculum. What do I need more worksheets for? We've got enough work to do.
Mhm.
Right. But I do think there's lots of times where you need an extra worksheet, right? So some that come to mind would be graphic organizers, right? To help support writing. So a lot of our kids, when they have to do any kind of writing, and I'm talking about a first grader all the way up to like an 11th grader,
Wow.
right? They freeze. It's like, okay, you need to write on this topic. And it's like, what do I do? And having that graphic organizer to kind of prompt them and an organized place to brainstorm their ideas is super important for their success as a writer. And not all writing curricula includes things like that, right? So this is a perfect opportunity to go on and find some that'll work. I also can think of, just the structure of a paragraph, right? There's many different things they have on there. They have a hamburger structure of a paragraph. They have a flower structure of a paragraph, right? So you can kind of choose the one that you think is going to speak to your student the most.
Mhm.
The other thing I would say is practice pages for sure. So if there's a math concept that they're really struggling in, and you've kind of already used all the practice problems in your curricula, you can go on and find additional practice problems, in any certain math area. Grammar sheets as well. I mean, there's so many different options on super teacher worksheets. And the thing is, it can also be used like to fill in gaps. So some of our families, maybe they don't have their curriculum right at the beginning of the year. They're waiting on that.
Right.
Go on to Super Teachers. You can filter by grade level and it'll just give you all fourth grade things. And you can pick some language arts, some math, right? Print
That's
those out and you've got some great pieces. Yeah, for your teacher of record.
That's right. Because we know at the beginning of the year, ordering and getting all of your curriculum and things in can be stressful and can take time if things are back ordered. So having that at your fingertips to have, schoolwork ready on the first day of school is super valuable for everyone. And the fact that they can use these for work samples at their LP meetings as well.
Yeah, one thing I would add too is a lot of what our families love to do in this independent study model is hands-on like work, so let's say you do a hands-on experiment for science, or you're doing some hands-on thing or a field trip, for social studies. Well, you don't have like a sample, like a tangible piece of paper to represent the learning that you did. So
Mhm.
there's another great way to use it. If you just went to the mission in San Juan and you're like, well, how do I synthesize down what they learned by going to that mission? You can go on to Super Teacher Worksheets and you're going to be able to get, a basic tell us about the mission you visited worksheet, and they can fill that in to kind of solidify some of the learning that they had when they were actively there, right? So that's another great way to use it.
Right, right. It's going to really tie in their, extra educational activities and pull it in so they can use it for, their weekly learning or for that day, which is really great.
Yeah, it is.
So that's amazing hearing about all of these. Any final thoughts that you have about our subscriptions? I mean, the fact that they're free is frankly amazing to have all of these resources and help for parents just right at our fingertips.
Yeah, and I would say, I always say they're free when I'm talking to parents. And then I always want to correct myself because I want to say they are free for you because Excel has paid for these subscriptions, right? And I feel like that's important for parents to know. We invest in our students and our parent educators by giving these resources, paying for these subscriptions because we see how valuable and how helpful they are.
Right.
And really, we're picky about the ones that we provide. We've been around long enough now, we've tried different things, and we kind of know like the best ones, the ones that, families will use the most. And so I really just encourage parents to get in there. Just make the commitment to log in one time, because I think sometimes we stop at the login, like, oh, I need a login for that, like, forget it, I'm not going to do it. So I want them to push past the login, right? Log in one time to each of these things. And once you see what's there, I guarantee you'll log in again and again, right? So it's just taking that first step to see it. And then then you're going to be hooked.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, April, for sharing with us today and for giving us all this wonderful information that our families can use.
You bet. I was happy to come on, and I'm really excited to see our parents and our students dig into these amazing resources, because I know it will just enrich their education and make things more fun and also more effective.
Thank you for joining us for Eagle Talk. Please make sure to subscribe to the EagleTube channel to hear more great content.